home without having to call a contractor, without having to run new wires or Romax, and do it yourself. Now, this is new. It's something that's so exciting. It's called the, it's exciting, Lighting 2-Pack Battery-Powered Wall Sconce Set. And this is what they look like, and they look like they're, manufactured from a lighting store and ready for, you know, installation to your home. Alexandra Baker is our very special guest.
Hello.
And we offer you a variety of colors, which we both want to take you through first, because you're gonna love having these on either side of your bed in your living room. Hi, Alexandra.
Hi, Bill, how are you?
These are gorgeous, first of all.
Aren't they
And
beautiful?
you know, it's not like it's a cheesy product where you look at it, you're like, yeah, I don't want those in my house. These are great looking.
These are absolutely beautiful. If you're looking for something that's not the everyday, that's truly unique, that's out of the ordinary, then this is for you. So let's get right to the colors, because you're receiving a 2-pack. So first, we have the beautiful gray with the gray. It's a gray shade with sort of the white and gray marbled effect, as you can see, almost like a whitewash look. So if you're doing the grays with the blacks and the whites, very contemporary, you'll love this. This is our taupe with the black. So you have the base that is black with the taupe shade. Then we have a tan shade.
Look at these.
Isn't this pretty? Can we dim the lights a little bit? I also want everybody to see what these look like with the lights dimmed. This is tan with a brushed bronze look. You can see it's a little bit speckled. It almost looks like an oil rubbed bronze finish. And then finally, we have the tan with the bronze that's not oil rubbed. It's just the regular bronze. Absolutely beautiful. You're receiving a set of 2, and it's simply 3 pieces. It's the base, it's the lampshade, and it's the battery pack. And you're familiar with the battery pack.
All you need is 1 set screw, and we're gonna provide that to you.
I'm gonna show you.
To install these. These sold out in March. This is the first time back since they sold out, and I gotta tell you, they're already a customer pick. We're gonna send you the 2-pack at free shipping, and they're available on 3 flexible payments for $29.65. Okay, Alexandra's gonna show you the simplicity in setting these, so that if you've got any area of your home where you want these to be placed, you can do this yourself, and you do not have to have any kind of handyman background or handy person background to do it.
I don't need anybody to help me. This is truly do it yourself. I want you to be able to do it yourself. You just need a nail, and you put that right into the wall, and this is it. It looks like wrought iron. It looks like it's weighted, but it's simply a resin base that is this beautiful scroll look. You can see the heart shape that's going throughout, and then you simply just put that into the wall, and you drop in your beautiful LED, 5 bright LED battery packs. This is the magic, because this is brought to you by It's Exciting Lighting, and It's Exciting Lighting is the leader in battery-powered lighting. You can see how it's just the shade, it's the back plate, and it's that little light. You see that?
Just put
it
that
just
on
rocks
there.
that right there.
Let's get that nice and centered.
Can you see that? Oh, you just
There
put
we
that
go.
right there. A little too little enough.
All right, now,
that's it. It couldn't be
look at
any
this.
easier. Is that beautiful?
You know what? You can do this probably in less than 5 minutes per location. I'm going to tell you that there's 1,600 of these. In a moment, we're going to get a really nice close look at the finishes of both the shades and also of the finishes of the simulated wrought iron that's in cold cast resin. In your life, you've never seen such attractive lighting at an affordable price. And you know, any decorator or designer will tell you that it doesn't matter how much money you spend decorating a house. If it's not illuminated properly, it's not going to look good.
Right.
Lighting is the magic that brings a home to life.
Well, we're always looking for places to add a little bit of extra lighting. Maybe it's a dark corridor or a hallway. But you know what? We wanted to bring you something that was truly a little bit more elevated, that was not the ordinary. We wanted to bring you something that was the sconces that you love so much, but you could place this in the living room. You could have this over the sofa, flanking some beautiful artwork. You can see here that it's lighting up an entryway. They work on a timer. It's a 4-hour timer, so the moment you press the button on, and they work with just the touch of a button, you turn that button on and the light stays on for 4 hours. I like how it's just a little bit more elegant, Bill, wouldn't you agree, than an ordinary sconce that, you know, we're accustomed to seeing. But this is a little bit different because of the shade. I love that we're offering such contemporary colors, because so many of us are adding more of the charcoals and the grays and those tones into our homes. And this works whether it's contemporary or traditional. So you have the gray. Remember, you're choosing.
Let's do something, Alexandra.
Yeah.
We're going to ask everyone at home to really focus on this part of it, because this is the part that makes a difference between the scroll work colors. So, Alexandra, let's go through that. We'll go from here to the shade and then over, and that way everybody can see this really gorgeous, almost looks like hand-rubbed paint.
It looks like hand-rubbed paint. It definitely looks a little bit more weighted, but I want you to see how lightweight this is. So you can, easily hold this in your hand. This is not a problem. This is the gray with the gray. So you can see a little bit of that marbling, a little bit of the gray. It almost looks like it's etched. It looks like it's handmade. You can see all of that filigree going through here, the heart, and then you have the black. So this is, straight up black. I was saying earlier, I don't know how you feel about this, but I am wild with like gold foil or silver foil.
Sure.
So if you are my crafter and you're already one step ahead of me and you're thinking that you would want to cover this in either gold foil or silver foil, I did have that thought. This would work beautifully, but this is the taupe with the black. Then we have the 2 tan shades. And in the 2 tan shades, your selection is tan with the oil rubbed bronze.
Now this we've got to get a nice close look at, because this is the difference between the two side by side.
Yes.
And you can see it's got almost the look, it's a little vintage or Mediterranean look.
It does have an antiqued quality to it, so if that is for you, you can see a little bit of that antique work here. And then the bronze with the tan, so easy. It's 3 pieces. Remember, do it yourself. You can do this. You're receiving the resin backplate. It looks like wrought iron. It looks very heavy when it's on your wall. It just has a very simple little hole that you're going to be able to hang right there on the nail. I do recommend a nail. Sometimes I'm telling you tacks or a peel and press tab. Not in this case. I do want you to use a nail because it's just like hanging a photo. And then you've got the back plate, and the back plate has the bright LED lights, long lasting. Here's what's most important, Bill, and maybe it's me and my age, but to me, everything has to be cool. I don't want anything else in my home that's bringing in heat. The cable box is hot and the television screen is warm. Everything in my house seems to be generating heat, including me. This is an LED light, and it's going to be cool to the touch. It's not going to generate heat. It's working on AA batteries. So we're getting into storm season. This is going to give you power even when the power goes out, so you're not walking into a dark home, which I think is important. And you know what else? You'll forget that these are working on battery, because It's Exciting Lighting is the leader bringing you battery-powered lights. You'll forget that they're working on batteries.
I want to remind you that you're getting 2 of these.
Yes, it's a 2-pack.
Home for $26.65 on a credit card payment, because they're on FlexPay and they're free shipping. They are a huge customer pick from when we launched them back in early March. They sold out completely. They're back in all color choices. Now, if you've not gone shopping lately to replace a shade for a lamp, you would spend this for just 1 shade. You're receiving 2 beautiful, what look like silk shades. Of course, it's faux silk, but so are the ones in the stores.
Of course.
All right, and look, and they look like wrought iron, but they're actually flat cold cast resin.
Yes.
You choose between the black, and when you order the black, you're gonna get it with a taupe shade.
Yes.
And then if you keep going across here, you'll see the gray on gray. So it's kind of a gray and white cold cast resin that looks like it could be a brushed, white steel or gray steel with white rubbed paint with the gray shade. Then you drop down, and then here's bronze with the taupe, and then we have the oil rubbed, which is so beautiful. And we're actually calling this one taupe and black.
Taupe and black.
Taupe and black.
Taupe and black. No, taupe.
No, that's taupe and black.
That's taupe and black.
Sorry.
And this is tan.
Tan.
So both of the bronze offerings come with the tan shade.
Look, 1 button, and they're off and on.
And then it works with the timer. Now, this is very long lasting. I have many of these sconces in my home. I can't remember the last time I changed the batteries, so you'll love that. Cool to the touch, long lasting. Each of the battery packs are going to give you over 30,000 hours in life of those bulbs. But more importantly, here's an opportunity for you to bring something into your home. Maybe you've got a couple of, not necessarily holes in the walls per se, but areas of the wall where you want to position a little bit of artwork, you want the illumination, you want the lights to come on every night on their own. This can be, we love to do swing arm lights. I love sharing the swing arm lights with you, but this could be flanking your bed.
Sure.
in place of where the swing arm light would go, because you just love this look.
Let's
and
show that.
It's quite bright.
You know what? Alexandra set up a couple of them where we could walk around the back of our living area.
Here's
We've
your
only got
set.
about a minute left. You know, do you want to just show on the side of the mantle?
I absolutely will.
We were both going to do it, but we've got less than a minute remaining. Listen, you've got to try these. If you're looking for some ambient lighting to sculpt the bed, to sculpt your nightstand, look at that.
You see?
This is how quickly you can just hang them up.
It's
and now you
very
can add
simple.
lighting somewhere else.
And you would just measure, and you can place these everywhere. But the uniqueness is the fact that this is a sconce with the shade. You know, it's got the half shade, which is really charming and unique. But this is an opportunity for you to add this type of look in your home, whether it's your kitchen, flanking the mantle. If you have an entryway, you can put them in the powder room. You can place them in the entry, in the hallway, dining room,
door,
right by the front door.
Right.
You can really put this everywhere. I just love that it's a little more elevated, slightly more elegant, more substantial. It's unique, it's beautiful. You'll enjoy these. This is just stunning on the wall here, flanking the window.
I mean, they really look expensive.
And truly DIY, because you just need a little hammer. I asked them to find me the cutest little, most feminine hammer that you could use to use this with a nail. And it's lightweight, and you can do this.
If you're going to nail them into the wall, make sure you nail them into the beam, or I should say, you know, the stud.
Really?
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
Why?
if you go into drywall, it could fall out.
It could, but it could, but it's lightweight enough, because I've had that issue as well, and it's lightweight enough that it's not going to, really give you a problem. But just measure and do it well. Have fun adding these to your home. Have fun adding them to your room, and I think they're a little romantic. If you're doing a date night and it's got the little heart shaped here, a little romance, a little beauty and charming look to your room.
Well, listen, thank you very much for your orders. If you're online picking out your choice, you can also see a closer look at the finishes at hsn.com. Alexandra's back at 11 o'clock tonight. Remember, when you're ordering 3 parts, shade, you got the 5 LED light, and then you've got the cold cast resin mounting bracket, which is just beautiful.
And the
Thank
light
you very
goes
much,
both
Alexandra.
ways. The lights are going both ways.
Thank you very much, Alexandra.
Thank
okay,
you.
we're going to continue. We're going to go to a short spotlight with Brett Chuckerman. When we come back, we have so much more in Do It Yourself right here at HSN. Don't go far.
It's called the great outdoors for a reason, and summer is the perfect time to move the party outside. Give your outdoor space a makeover with every shade under the sun. Celebrate summer with color and enjoy